Alright, chins guys, I'm gonna do a narrated video for you here. Just to describe in detail some of the videos I've been doing. Most of the time they've been with heavy metal music and experimented with other types of music, but yeah, let's get started. Here, I think it's essential to pick and choose the right gloves. Don't bother with those weightlifting gloves, even if you do bench press and curling with actual weights. I like these gloves better because you get a better grip and isolation of and muscle strength that way without, slipping your grip, unlike expensive ass weightlifting gloves. But anyway, here's the items I use instead of the Clubbells at the weightlifting store. I mean, you can go to the weightlifting store and get different types of Clubbells, but some of them, you can get them that are shaped like solid steel baseball bats, and they come in a different range of sizes. But I want my workouts to be for everyone, so you'll see in some of my videos that something the equivalent of a baton, like a smaller metal rod, and wanted to make it like even for everybody, and you don't have to do all heavy weight. But what I'm recommending here is you can just hold it by the middle and then curl with it just like you do a dumbbell, but then after that get in the habit of doing like what you just saw here, from being grabbed by the middle and just flip it up and use it as a Clubbell, like a club. But okay, like your show right here, a couple different variations, and get in the habit of turning it different ways, just like you carry metal objects, maybe working in your occupation, be able to hold them over your head and all that stuff. But then do like what I was just showing a little earlier there, and what you might see here in a second here, curl like this and then flip them up by the handle, and handle in different ways. Because my idea, unlike a lot of people are doing, wanting to curl like 90 pounds and bench press all these pounds, and using fancy weight machines like these cable pull machines and Bowflex, and I'm not putting them down, it's just they're very expensive. Like some people that I know use the expression ungodly expensive, and they take up a lot of space. And Chuck Norris's Total Gym, it's a wonderful item because it was created by him to actually be a smaller, more compact version of those expensive items. But so what we're doing here is like your Total Gym, but Clubbell is a good alternative. But now I was just doing again just like I explained to you. If you've been curling by holding this object with the middle and flip it up and do it like Clubbell, or like over your shoulder, get in the habit of bending over and going down on the ground and squatting, almost like you're carrying an object over your shoulder, so you're not scared to go down on the ground and pick something up, and be more confident with handling the item. But I need to do more. I do need to feature more leg work and squatting in the videos. I haven't done enough of that. I think I'd rather have a camera person doing it. But okay, the next step, like you're flipping it up from carrying it in the middle. I'm doing like this, passing it to each shoulder, and you're strengthening the wrist that way too, which is also important. If you can't do this like I'm showing you, then it's too heavy. Use something like a crowbar or any kind of smaller metal bar. And for women, I want this to be for everybody. A step up from the majorette's baton. Make a majorette baton and have it solid steel and weigh a pound or two heavier. But get in the habit of spinning around. Because see, if you watch all my other videos, there's a method to my madness here. After you've been curling with it, and after you've been getting the habit of flipping it and gripping it and using it as a club. Put it over your shoulder, and as you see, turning around, you can break it down into way more phases. Then after you get in the habit of spinning around, then you can spin around. Don't do a complete spinning around yet. Take maybe one step to the side, either clockwise or counterclockwise. Now I'm doing it like forward to like do a forward another way, so I'm wielding the item this way now. The other way I was just doing your backhanding and strengthening the shoulder, the wrist, and everything else like that. Just trying to do a narrated video, because just in case some of you new people checking out my channel, if you haven't figured that out yet or whatever, some of you people that have subscribed to the channel that were listening to heavy metal music or other kind of beliefs, you probably figured out what I was doing already, but a narrated version of it. And maybe some of the new people checking out my channel, if I give them an explanation to what I'm doing, but even though this talk video is kind of lousy right now, but then you get into the habit of now doing different ways, spinning like this, and then right now I'm holding it and like a stranglehold and relaxing myself and allowing the one arm to stretch out. Especially if you want to do gymnastics, backbends and stuff. Some of us have that problem where one shoulder or arm isn't stretched out back enough compared to the other. You get one leg that needs more attention to the other as far as stretching. They're different and stuff like that. So and I want to say too, when you wield the item and go back into the position you see again, it's completely okay to hold it against your shoulder and drag it. Just slide it on your shoulder and drag it. Then you get better. You can wield it over your head like you see in a lot of my videos already. But yes, there is no real wrong way. The only wrong way I'm saying is if it's too heavy for you and you feel you're going to throw something out. And unlike everybody else's Clubbell techniques, there's some wonderful people out there. I would rather see you use something like smaller, and especially people with skinnier wrists, because so you don't snap anything or throw any shoulder out. And don't act like Mr. Badass, like, oh yeah, that's too light and something's always got to be this many pounds. I encourage people to go light, to have some sessions in going light, because it's not just lifting weights. It is lifting weights, and it ain't at the same time. And that's how this is working. And I wanted to add in real quick too, there's a lot of wonderful people that do Clubbell on here. And I want to say this because I had conversations with coworkers and people out there in the world that I feel except for a few people, some of the Clubbell stuff out there, which is wonderful, it appears to be very apologetic, like they're trying to avoid the appearance of it looking like you're gonna beat somebody up with the clubs, because when you wield it to build muscles, no matter what you do, it seems to appear like you're training to beat the hell out of somebody with the items, because yes, it was done for centuries for sword training. You got the thing called the Zorkane from Iran, and a lot of martial artists all over the world have done this. So yeah, people were very apologetic about it, but people need to quit being so phobic and apologetic about it. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, I hope this helped.